All right, good morning. Hopefully, everyone is staying safe and healthy out there. Let's go ahead and get started on our feet today. Let's just get a little bit of movement into our body here. So, we're just going to reach up and we're going to bend to the side, start getting stretched out. And let's go to the other side. Go ahead and keep holding that. All right, and let's go ahead and take a big deep breath in and let's reach our hands up towards the ceiling. And then let's exhale and collapse over. And we're just going to hang here for a little bit. Just nice and relaxed. Just focus on breathing. Bend the knees and slowly come on up. All right. Let's head on down to the mat next. Let's go ahead and lay on our back. And let's place one foot up onto the other knee. With one hand here, we're going to push out on the knee, opening up the hips. So just pushing out on the knee. And let's pull that knee across the body with both hands. Again, just focusing on breathing here, just nice and relaxed. So let's push back out again. And let's pull across. Just nice and relaxed. Good. Leaving both feet where they are. So leaving the foot up on the knee and the foot on the ground. We are going to drop and rotate our hips, dropping the foot that's on the knee to the ground. And relax there. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Bring the other foot up onto the knee, and we're going to push out on that knee here. And let's go ahead and pull that knee across using both hands. And let's push back out on the knee. And let's pull across. And relax there. Again, leaving both feet where they are. We're going to rotate the hips, bringing this foot that's on the knee down to the ground. And relax there. All right, we're going to flip on over and we're going to go into tabletop position here. Hands underneath our shoulders, knees underneath our hips. And we're going to work on actually our wrist flexibility here for a second. So we're going to go ahead and turn one hand around. So that hand is facing towards your knees. And we're going to use our whole body here to go in nice slow circles, stretching out that wrist. And let's switch directions. And relax there. Let's switch sides. Turn the other hand, and again, using your whole body here to go in nice circles, nice and slow. And switch directions with your circle, using that whole body to control the movement. And relax there. If you need to come up and relax the wrist for a second, do so. And we're going to go back into the tabletop position. Hands underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips, but we're going to take them to the outside of the mat. So just on the outside of the shoulders, keeping a nice neutral spine here. We're going to push our body straight back. Almost like we're going into child's pose, but we're not going to round the back. We're keeping the back straight here and then come out of it. So nice slow movement in and out of the position. Pushing the hips back. And coming back to tabletop. Go ahead and keep going nice and slow. Exhale when we're going down, pushing the hips back into that movement. Inhaling on the way up. Excellent. Let's bring those knees in, right underneath our hips. And hands right underneath the shoulders. And we're going to go to a thoracic spine rotation here. So we're going to bring one hand over to the other. And then we're going to rotate the hand up, looking at the ceiling. So I'm going to turn so you guys can see here. So hands starting here, we're going to bring one hand over. So it's next to the other. And then we're going to rotate, looking up towards the ceiling. Go ahead, keep going. Nice and controlled. And relax there. Going back to the hands apart. Take the other hand over. And we'll rotate the other direction. Good. And relax there. All right, we're going to go to a 90-90 base next. So if you have a yoga block available, grab that. If you don't have a yoga block, grab a couple pillows. All right. So we're going to sit down here. Again, if you have a yoga block, you can use it. All right, and we're going to sit in a 90-90 base. So what's going to happen here is when the shoulders are square facing forward, this front knee is going to come straight out from the chest. All right? This knee is going to be bent at 90 degrees. All right, so my shin and my quad here, we got a 90-degree bend between those. This other knee is going to be directly off of our shoulder. Okay, so if I'm looking forward and I turn to look over my shoulder, I should also see my knee there. All right, and we're going to hold this position. All right, if you need to use your yoga block or pillows, push into that. Sitting up nice and tall, shoulders square facing forward. If you want to close your eyes here and just focus on your breathing, you can. Just nice and relaxed. We're going to be here for a few more seconds. All right, and now we're going to collapse over our front knee here. So we're going to come down. You can do whatever you would like with the hands. If you want to place it on the ground, if you just want to hug your knee, you can, but we're going to bring this body over. Again, focus on breathing, just nice and relaxed. And let's come on up. Again, sitting up nice and tall. If you need to use the pillows, do so. And let's relax out of that position. We're going to switch sides. So you can move your pillows over. Or again, if you have a yoga block, You can move the yoga block over to the other side. All right. Again, with the shoulders square, that knee is going to come straight out from the center of the chest here. We got a 90-degree bend in our knee. This knee is directly off my shoulder. So when I turn my head and look over my shoulder, my knee is going to be there, and that is bent at a 90 degree also. So again, pushing up into this position, sitting up nice and tall. Let's focus on breathing, nice and relaxed. And relax there. And again, we're going to collapse over that knee. Sitting up again, nice and tall. And relax. All right. If you need some water at this time, go ahead and grab some water. Let's take a little breather. All right, we're gonna stay down on the mat here. We're gonna go to some shoulders next. So we're gonna lay down on our side here. And we're gonna walk the hand around our head. So if you've done this one before with me and you know how to, go ahead. We're gonna bend that bottom knee, all right? Body is nice and straight, all right? And we got this bottom arm staying on the ground in front of us. We're going to take our thumb and fingers and we're going to walk our hand around our head, keeping the arm as straight as possible, going all the way around. Eventually that hand will want to turn towards the ceiling. So I'm going to flip over so you guys can see what my hand does. As I walk my hand around, my arm is staying as straight as possible. The shoulder will rotate a little bit down, that's fine. But as soon as my hand wants to turn up towards the ceiling, I'm going to come on back to the beginning. So walking the hand around. And come on back. Go at your own pace here. Nice and controlled. Using the thumb and fingers, walk the hand around. Let's do one more. And relax. Let's switch sides. All right. Again, laying with the body nice and straight. Bottom knee is bent. Top leg is straight. Bottom arm is straight out on the ground here. And now we're going to take the hand again, using the thumb and fingers, and walking it around the head. And come back. Keep going as far as you can until that arm wants to rotate and that hand wants to turn up towards the ceiling. Keep going. And relax there. All right. Let's grab those pillows again if you have them nearby. We're going to lay down in a similar fashion like we just did. And we're going to go to the hips next. All right. Body is nice and straight. All right, body is nice and straight. Spine is in a neutral position. So if you need more than one pillow, do it. We want the head to be straight in line with the rest of our spine. We don't want the head up or the head down, okay? So supporting the head in a nice neutral position, we're gonna clasp our hands together and keep this bottom arm on the ground, okay? We're going to keep it there the whole time, isolating our hip movement. So we're going to bring the knee up towards the chest. Then we are going to open up the hip, straighten out the knee, and then bring the leg completely around. All right? We're doing each movement one at a time here. So bringing the knee up towards the chest as high as you can. Then we are going to open up the knee, extend the leg, and then bring the leg back down and around. All right. Nice and controlled here. I'll let you go at your own pace. Bringing the knee up, opening up the hip, extending the leg, and back down. We are working on our hip mobility here. Keep going a few more times on this side. Bringing the knee up, opening up the leg here. Again, this is all hip movement. We are going to extend that leg and then bring the leg around. So one more. Knee up, open up the hip, extend the leg and around. All right, let's switch sides. All right, switching sides, laying down, again clasping the hands together. That bottom arm will stay on the ground. Legs are nice and straight. And here we go. We're going to bring that top knee up towards the chest. Open up the hip. We are going to extend the leg and bring the leg around. All right, again, keep going at your own pace if you feel comfortable here. Bring the knee up, opening up the hip, extend, and around. Go ahead and keep going. Let's get one more. Bringing the knee up, opening up the hip, extend the leg, and around. Excellent. Nice and relaxed there. Let's go to stretching the hip flexors here. We're going to be on the knees, or you can do this standing. So bringing one knee up. We're going to push the hips forward, keeping the body upright. So we don't want to lean over with the body. Keep the body upright. If you'd like to reach up and back, you can do so. You want to do this standing or standing up. And leaning back, sorry. Pushing this knee in and leaning back. Keep holding. A little bit longer. Keep holding that position. And let's go ahead and switch. So again, standing up here, we're going to bring those hips forward. Feel that stretch here in the hip flexor. And then if you want to, bring the arm up. If you're on the knee, we're just going to push the hips forward again. And look back if you'd like. Keeping the shoulders up, back though. Excellent. Let's go ahead and go down onto our back. And let's pull the knee with both arms straight towards the chest. Just focus on being relaxed here. Let's stay holding on to this knee with the same arm, and let's pull that knee out to the side, opening up the hip a little bit more here. And now with both hands, we're going to pull this knee across the body, keeping the hip on the ground. We don't want to rotate the hip here. We're going to just pull it across towards the midline of our body. All right, we can use both hands, so pulling up and into the midline. keep working on this side. We're now going to pull the foot, place it on the knee of the other leg. All right, so right here. And now we're going to bring this leg back, and you can pull on your leg. So we're going to bring that whole structure towards our chest here. If you want to push out on the knee here, you can do so. Keep holding. And relax there. And one more stretch here on this side. We're going to now take this knee across, stretching our back. So taking it all the way. Nice and relaxed here, a few more seconds. And relax there. Now we're going to go through all of those movements on the other side. So starting here with bringing the knee straight and pulling it towards the chest. And we're going to stay holding on to that knee with the same arm. We're going to still pull up. And now we're going to drop that knee to the side, opening up the hip. And bring that knee back. Now using both hands, again, we're going to still pull up, but now we're going to bring that knee across into the midline. So center of our body here. And relax there. We're going to place the foot onto the knee, onto our other knee. And now again, we're going to bring this whole structure towards us. So bringing the other foot up, pushing back, pulling on this leg, stretching out the hip some more. And relax there. One more on this side. Straighten out that leg. Now we're going to pull this knee all the way across, stretching the lower back. And relax there. Again, take a little breather here. If you need some more water, go ahead and grab some. All right. This next one you can do standing if you would like, or you could be on the knees. Either way, we're going to reach back and we're going to grasp one wrist and we're going to pull on that wrist. All right, so you're going to get the one side here with a little bit of a wing. Okay, and again, if you'd like to do this kneeling, you can. All right, so you're going to get this wing here on the side. And now we're going to drop the head towards this wing. All right, nice and relaxed there. Few more seconds. Good. And let's switch. So again here, grabbing your other wrist, pulling it across the body, giving yourself this wing, and we are going to drop the head towards that side. And relax there. All right, let's go to the cervical rotation next. It's a little bit more stretching of the neck. If you'd like, you can place your hand here on the chest a little bit, or both hands. We really want to concentrate on not allowing our upper body to move at all while doing this. We just want our neck to move and our head, okay? We don't want our shoulders dipping, body moving, anything like that. So if you need to cross your arms, cross here, anything to help keep your lower body from moving, engaging the core a little bit, keeping the shoulders still, you can do so. If you want to clasp your hands behind the back, that will work as well. All right. You can do this standing or kneeling. We're going to drop the head to the side and slowly rotate in a circle. When going to the back, if you feel a pinch, do not push through it. Bring the head forward a little bit and then continue your circle. All right? So nice and controlled here. Nice and slow. Again, if you want to do this standing, you can. You might want to cross the arms just to give your body some control. We want to keep those shoulders nice and square the whole time, and we do not want any body movement while doing this. All right, go ahead and keep going. Nice and controlled. Really slow circles. And let's switch directions, going the other way. And relax there. We're going to go ahead and get a nice wide stance. So if you're kneeling, go ahead and stand up. We're going to get a nice wide stance here, and we're going to turn one foot 90 degrees here, so it's pointing away from us. And now we are going to stretch the groin here. So we're going to push this knee forward, and you're going to feel a stretch here in the groin. Again, keeping the body upright. Right? We don't want to lean forward on this. Keep the shoulders back. And let's go ahead and switch sides. All right, again, pushing the hips, bending that knee, keeping the shoulders back. And relax there. Let's bring the feet together. All right, again, taking a deep breath in, bringing the hands up over the head. Exhale, let's collapse over. If you can touch the ground, great. If you want to place your hands here on the shins, knees, ankles, however far you can go. Let's go ahead and bend those knees. Slowly come on up. All right, thank you guys. That is going to be it for today. I'll be back here same time on Thursday. Hopefully I will see you then. Enjoy the week. It is supposed to be at least warm today and tomorrow. Have a good one.